A lot of time and resources go into crafting a business strategy. A surprising fact is that after all this effort, most strategies fail. I've seen a company who has spent millions of dollars, hundreds of employee hours, and gone through tremendous frustration and upheaval, only to have to admit their new strategy was a failure. Then they had to spend even more money and lay off employees in attempts to put things back the way they were again. The next time they wanted to introduce a new strategy at this company, it was met with considerable employee resistance. The thing is, strategy doesn't execute itself, people carry it out. In any organization, especially in high-growth companies, employee development is the key ingredient for breaking through to the next level. Employees have to develop new skills that allow them to perform at higher and higher levels so that they can quickly deliver on the potential of the strategy and in the company itself. The way to integrate strategy and people is to include employee development in the creation of both the strategy and its execution. This accelerates the speed and ability for growth. It's useful to consider people development along these lines. There are two main ways to assess your people and their development. These are skills and spirit. Skills can be split into leadership skills and technical skills. These are things that can be trained. Leaders can be coached and trained to become more influential and to engage their team to achieve great results. Technical skills are those skills like engineering, accounting, marketing that the people on the team use to do their jobs really, really well. These can be developed through specific technical training. Spirit describes the attributes that really can't be trained effectively. They have to be part of your hiring process. These are the soft skills that are actually hard to find and that help a company function smoothly. The first of these is real teamwork, the spirit to put the needs of the whole ahead of even your own personal desires at times. The last quadrant, heart, comes from the saying to put your heart into something. This describes true commitment and passionate engagement. Well, heart. Employees with heart take ownership of their jobs and put in that extra mile. At one client, a growing manufacturing company, they got a huge order that had to be delivered on a rush basis. Everyone at this company had to pull out all the stops to be able to deliver. Two of the women on the manufacturing floor got the idea to make posters that would be in a central area and they could track progress toward completion several times a day in a way that everyone could see it. Now, this really rallied their teammates, and with a lot of extra effort, they pulled together and the production got off without a hitch, on time, with 0 errors. The two women who came up with the posters showed teamwork and extra heart and were promoted into management positions shortly afterwards as a result. Too often, companies hire for skills without enough consideration for spirit. When this happens, then as the organization grows, it gets lopsided, with a bunch of wonks who can't work together. This is no longer a balance between skills and spirit. When you're developing your strategy, consider your company or team as a whole. It's important to make sure there's a balance between technical skills and spirit. For senior managers, well, they have to be balanced between these 4 quadrants as individuals. When I recently spoke about this, an audience member, a VP of Global Marketing, came up to me afterwards with a question about one of his senior managers. He told me that the man had great technical skills, he was an okay leader, but wasn't showing any heart. He just didn't care enough. The VP told me, "Michelle, I've been working on getting him to care, but he just doesn't. It's wearing off on his people and his entire team is getting a bad attitude. What should I do?" My reply was clear and simple. If his heart isn't in it, you have 2 options. Either move him into a purely technical position or let him go. Senior managers are a microcosm of your company and its role models. They have to have a balance of skills and spirit. Integrating strategy and people accelerates the potential growth of any organization and is critical for high-growth companies. You can learn more about this and how it fits into strategy creation process in my booklet that's available on the site called Results Driven Strategy. Get it, and if you're interested in how I can assist you personally, contact me. Create your own relentless results.